Day 78. 78, got it right. Not 77, not 76. It's actually 78. So it's 8:30. On site to see what the guys have been up to today. Morning, how are you?
Alright.
So a lot happened yesterday. The guys have really been working on the irrigation tanks and the pump pool room. I'll show you that in a second. Morning, how are you? Good, buddy. And the boxing and the floor and all of the external rebar for the pillars all seems to be pretty much where it needs to be. We've still got the south side to finish off. Yeah, all looking good. Bobcat Man's back in town doing his thing. So yeah, let me have a spin around and show you what's going on. So the irrigation area, sorry about the noise. Irrigation area, if I go right to the very other side so you can see, obviously we saw this the other day. The wall is actually pretty much where it needs to be. And now the internals, so the water will flow between here into here. And the far wall is the wall that actually blocks off where the pump room's going to end up being. So that's the size of the pump room on the other side, obviously. And that will be fed by the trough that comes through here. Okay. The rebar around the outside, that's not been done yet here, but obviously here, the rebar's been done all the way around. That will be boxed in today because they'll be poured, they'll be solid columns. Morning. And in here is now getting dark and dingy. It's now coming together with regards to it feeling like an absolute basement. The wall's finished off, the boxing, the concrete to go on top through the beams is done. Throughout all of here. All the woods, all the boards are in, all the panels are down. There's still some bits to finish off here where they were finishing off the boxing in the columns, as it is over there as well. It's also their way of getting up there as well, so yeah, technically there's that word. This is going to be our basement, so quite a size. All of this supporting the house up in the air to avoid flooding. Amazing. That's what you get for 250,000 Bayesian. Big empty hole in the floor. So that's where that is, and today it's really important for me to meet the air conditioning guy and the electrician, which should be here any minute. I need to talk about the technicalities of running services in. Obviously yesterday we also saw the first scratch coat going onto the side of the building, so I'll show you what that now looks like. So they call it scratch coat because it's just what they do. They put it on there, they get right into all the grooves of all the blocks and the mortar, and then they scratch it so nice and rough so that when the final skim goes on, then it obviously grips as well as it should do. And then you've got the roof itself, which I'll show you in a second. I think we'll have a good old look up there, I think. Might even get out there myself. In fact, let's do that. The Bobcat Man is moving all the sand off of the main area that still hasn't been excavated yet, because that's going to be the next part. We're going to be digging a big hole, finishing that off as well. So, morning buddy, how are you? Yeah, so we're technically going to be running that right across, digging out a lot more soil, doing a lot more footings, so still a lot more to do. So he needs to move that in order to start the wheels in motion there. So let's get up and have a quick look. In England you better do this, obviously, with health and safety. But with Barbados it doesn't really exist, so health and safety that is. So, inside this. So this is the underneath of the ground floor of the house. So I suppose when you're looking out, this is pretty much how high you're going to be looking out, which is absolutely Absolutely amazing. There's our front wall. There's going to be our side return. I always wondered whether you're going to have a good view of the beach. We're about to find out. There's the view. I mean, these trees are a godsend because they really do protect us from the salt and whatever, but just through there, all you can see in here is the ocean. Amazing. So yeah, we're very high up. This is where the main columns are. These columns are going to go right through in between the windows, the bifold windows. So there's going to be a bifold window there, a bifold window there, and then two over there. Big space, isn't it?
Huh?
Big space.
Yeah.
Beautiful, isn't it? Such a nice height.
Yeah.
The ground floor. And the patio, believe it or not, will obviously be the same height going right over that way. So the whole patio area is going to be viewing straight over there as well. So I wasn't too sure if it was going to be too high, but it's absolutely perfect. And we've also got 12-foot ceilings going in as well. So ceilings are really going to take it right up. It's going to be amazing. So all of these box areas here, they're the beams, so they're going to be poured separately all the way through, and that, again, they'll have a rebar going all the way through them, tied into each column. You have one going right through the middle. So actually, that making you feel drunk. You've got one going right through the middle, and then you've got a couple of them going right across as well. So you've got one here, about 17 feet. You've got one right in the middle of the building itself. And then you've got one at the very end where they are. It's amazing to see that you're going to be walking out onto a patio area which is the same size as this. So again, we're going to be doing the same size as this roof above the pool. And there's the pool down there. Look. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. So I can't wait to see the boxing in and the first concrete slab going down. First block being laid of the new walls. It's going to be amazing. So anyway, I'll update you later on today as to how things progressed. Lots more to do. 4:30. Got a quick look around the site. Everyone's packed up and gone. Ground floor looks like it's near on done. All the rebars around the outside. Big General's with me. Bossing me around. Oh, scratch coat. Oh, scratch coats in the building, that's nice. Walls are going up. Okay, so spin it around and show what's going on. So the inner scratch coat of the building's been put on, which is great. They might have done the front as well. Walls have been finished off on the irrigation rooms and the pump room. We also finalised today the actual plans for the pool as well, which is quite good, so they've got something to get stuck into. All the rebar around the outside seems to be done. No ladder, so I can't get up there. Let's have a look inside. Should be nice and dark now. Dark and hot. Okay, so the basement is sealed. You can't really see a great deal, obviously. Awesome. Still some holes over in that corner there, which I'm assuming there are for a reason, but we need to find out why. That corner's the same, but we'll be pulling all the services through here as well. So at some stage, they're going to need to knock holes through there. I did tell them to prepare for it, but they didn't listen. So that's going to have to be redone. Let me make my way over to see whether they've actually done the other side. Water. Mile and water, mile and water. It's got to be filled and rolled as well, so... Oh, yep, scratch coat on the front as well. Spin it around. So there's a scratch coat on here as well. So the other side's been done, this side's been done. Obviously this corner's got to be finished off. Scratch coats have been put on there as well. Still got to finish off this element as well. Around here, that's got to be rolled, DPM'd, and concreted. The pool, they're going to start on that as far as away tomorrow. So they've got a little bit more marlin here, but again, this has got to be rolled and then pressure tested, compact tested. And then obviously they've got to start on the actual footings that are going to come from here all the way out. And then obviously the rest of the patio area that goes right around here. So I think that was the aim today. They got a lot of the actual soil and everything moved from here. Scratch out that side as well. Ooh, okay. Long Hair General show me something else. Let's have a look around the corner. Oh yeah, there's scratch coat there as well. Look. So yeah, things are happening. Things are taking shape quite quickly, which is amazing. Still plenty to do, obviously. And then obviously the